I know few people, like really few. If I look at all my classmates, they're always talking about calling that guy, meeting up with that other buddy, or hanging out with an old friend. And I always just wonder, am I weird for not having so many connections? Maybe. But I can tell you one thing. I used to feel lonely just like the other 73% of Gen Z, and I do not anymore. I thought about what the reasons are. Turns out, it may not even be as complicated as it feels to be. Here's the thing. Loneliness is like hunger. Just instead of telling us, you need to eat, it tells us, you need connection. The terrible feeling of loneliness was crucial for our ancestors' survival. Making sure you come along with the members of your group could decide between life and death. And suddenly, the world has changed. We've created ways to always stay in touch. We're more connected than ever before, while being lonelier than ever before. In other words, the number of people you talk to and time spent with them doesn't decide how connected you feel. You can be alone at home and not feel lonely, while you can feel lonely on a party. It's nothing objectively measurable. It's a subjective feeling that you can change without changing your actions, your behavior, or anything else about yourself. Imagine a kid in the early 2000s. There was some internet, some games, but most of their lives was still happening outside, with other kids. Like this, it was easy to connect. But as modern technologies progressed, that stopped. 2010, Facebook hits 500 million users. 2015, Gen Z reports feeling lonelier than millennials for the first time. 2016, Instagram takes over as the #1 platform for teens. The shift from connecting to performing. 2020, COVID and the beginning of short-form content. People are forced to connect through platforms that are engineered to make you spend time. 2023, TikTok becomes the most used platform among Gen Z. The final nail onto the coffin. Social media has nothing to do with connection anymore. It creates a feeling of being socially active, a stimulating but draining distraction. In real life, you interact. Here, you only see a screen. You react with hearts and comments and count how many likes your post got. But none of these fill the hunger. It's a hollow substitute, a distraction that tricks you into thinking you're connected when really you're just alone with a screen. And that's how loneliness becomes chronic. Unfortunately, it turns out that chronic loneliness is one of the most unhealthy problems you can have. You age faster, your immune system is weaker, it's twice as deadly as obesity, and as unhealthy as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. On top of all of that, it makes you more paranoid. It makes you feel like people are on purpose bad to you, or that they don't actually want to spend time with you, even if they ask you to hang out. So you talk yourself out, and with every such excuse, you feel worse and lonelier, only thinking, what's wrong with me? I'm so weird. It's generally believed that you can only get lonely if your social skills are bad. The reality is, social skills have almost no impact on this, meaning loneliness is mostly a result of a year's ongoing process that can hit anyone, not an incapability to connect. You don't need to change anything about your personality. You're likely a great person that only got into a bad situation. To get out of it, I'd suggest you take a week off from social media. Not permanently, only a week. I know, this feels like you're missing out on something, and let's be honest, you will miss out on something. But even if, I am happier than ever before since I don't have Instagram anymore. That feeling of missing out is exactly what social media is built on. It never satisfies you, so you want more. It always feels like there's something really great hidden that you will stumble upon at any moment. Say it with me. There isn't. Count how many times you'll feel to get something really valuable from Instagram. Be honest. Do you really care about what each of these people that you can't even call friends do and think? If the answer is no, please do something good for yourself. Take off from social media. Maybe you'll find yourself never returning to it again. Another thing tightly linked to loneliness is self-deprecation. As I said before, there's nothing wrong with you or with anyone else. It's solely an external process that you have to take in your own hands and do something about. If there's someone asking you out, they want to hang out, so accept it. But please, don't go there as a chore or in fear that they won't like you. That really doesn't help. Be honest, do you want to be there or not? The best relationships don't come from agreeing on everything, from trying to be nice, but from being able to know each other authentically as we are, what we like, what we don't like. Loneliness is one of the worst feelings you can possibly have. And it's sad that so many people experience it. But there's a reason for hope. You can improve your own situation by opening yourself up for new interactions and friendships. And if you feel from a different person tension or discomfort, try staying warm and not excluding them. Like this, we can fight the growing loneliness disease and make this world a better place. Some of the sources to this video are in the description.